The story centers round Mahir, a police inspector who returns to Denizli 20 years after his father's assassination. Driven by a deep need for justice, he is determined to bring down Kürşat Kilimci, the powerful man responsible for his father's death. Focused on his mission, Mahir's world is turned upside down when he encounters the captivating Canfeza. Their connection is immediate and undeniable, drawing Mahir into a romance he never expected. What he does not know is that Canfeza is the daughter of the very man he has sworn to destroy. As love begins to blossom, Mahir finds himself caught between his heart and his duty, setting the stage for an emotional and dangerous conflict. As Mahir watches Kürşat closely, he believes his moment for revenge will come during a family wedding. However, what unfolds on that day is far from what he anticipates. A night meant for celebration quickly spirals into chaos, exposing secrets, shifting loyalties and changing the course of both families' lives forever. Coming up in May, Friday the 1st of May 2026, Episode 8, Canfeza is reunited with her family under difficult circumstances, and Savas's allegiances are questioned as his involvement comes to light. Will loyalty or love prevail? Monday the 4th of May 2026, Episode 9, has Selim turned over a new leaf, or are his promises self-serving? Canfeza is being pulled in opposite directions. Which way will she choose? Tuesday the 5th of May 2026, Episode 10, a startling announcement shocks the residents of Yılmaz mansion as Sila arrives and Soraya is held captive. Threats and accusations fly as tensions escalate. Wednesday the 6th of May 2026, Episode 11, Selim tries to regain control, but is he a match for another member of the Kilimci family? The Yılmaz's attempt to walk a fine line to keep their affairs in check. Thursday the 7th of May 2026, Episode 12, Kürşat struggles to escape his confinement at the hospital while Selim uses Ezra to get to Canfeza. Rezat continues to play both sides, but who will be victorious? Friday the 8th of May 2026, Episode 13, a standoff ends with a bang. Boris comes out of the shadows, and Sila's grandfather presents another hurdle. Will she leave the Yılmaz mansion as a mother, wife or both? Monday the 11th of May 2026, Episode 14, as the players in this dangerous game are revealed and his part in them comes to light, will Kürşat save himself and his family from the unwitting errors of his past? Tuesday the 12th of May 2026, Episode 15, Kabir is losing patience with the Yılmaz family as they scramble to find their only hope, Mahir. Savas and Kürşat reap the unpalatable fruit of their greed. Wednesday the 13th of May 2026, Episode 16, how much longer can our lovebirds hide from the far-reaching fingers of their families? And her would-be husband? Will Boris's identity be revealed now that Kürşat is on the path to redemption? Thursday the 14th of May 2026, Episode 17, an unexpected rescue drives Canfeza and Mahir back to the mansion, where secrets and betrayals spark chaos that threatens the family's fragile peace. Friday the 15th of May 2026, Episode 18, desperation creates unlikely allies in the Yılmaz house, and a late-night visit from Selim leads to new demands and a scandalous discovery by Mesut. Monday the 18th of May 2026, Episode 19, an engagement is announced, leaving some overjoyed and others devastated, but Afe isn't taking any chances this time. Will she safeguard her family's legacy or throw them into further turmoil? Tuesday the 19th of May 2026, Episode 20, Afe's surprise encounter leads to an unceremonious exit, a devastating revelation and another hospital visit. Will our lovebirds find happiness, or will Selim find them first? Wednesday the 20th of May 2026, Episode 21, Asaf wakes up after having a strange vision that changes his perspective. Sila tries to convince Mahir that she didn't know about the wedding. Will he help her? Thursday the 21st of May 2026. Episode 22. In an attempt to win her back and convince her to stay, Mahir gives Confrontations his father's ring, but is this enough to sway her? Razid reveals the truth behind Kursat's kidnapping. Who is he really? Friday the 22nd of May 2026. Episode 23. Confrontations and Ezra escape from the clutches of Afe's henchmen, but can Mahir find them in time to ask for another chance? Sila becomes a pawn in someone else's games, but whose? Monday the 25th of May 2026. Episode 24. Long-held truths are revealed. A spanner in the works prompts a traumatic recollection for Selim, and Mavis receives a message that gives her hope she'll see her son again. Tuesday the 26th of May 2026. Episode 25. The engagement unfolds as Kursat watches helplessly. However, Selim hasn't lost sight of the prize and isn't afraid to air out some dirty laundry to get what he wants. Wednesday the 27th of May 2026. Episode 26. After more than 20 years, Kursat arrives at Afe's door. Old wounds reopen, secrets resurface, and Sila's fate hangs in the balance between Selim's grip and Kursat's return. Thursday the 28th of May 2026. Episode 27. Furman fears retribution as Efsane becomes more demanding. Threats, weapons and political games unfold between the families as allegiances change and tensions rise. Who will come out on top? Friday the 29th of May 2026. Episode 28. Confrontations and Mahir celebrate their engagement, despite outside forces working to prevent it happening. Meanwhile, Mustafa hangs on by a thread. But for how long? Premiere episodes of Maanligsprokie air on e.tv from Mondays to Fridays at 16:00.